제 229회 잘 시간이 어딨어?
안녕하세요. Welcome back to Let's Speak Korean, your home to the Korean language here at Arirang TV. I'm your host, Lisa Kelly, and sitting beside me
is Stephen Revere. Thank you all for joining Lisa and I. Nice to be back with you again. You look so nice today. What's up with the outfit? What do you got a big date after this or something?
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay. And we've got two students along with us as well.
Hi Steven, hi Lisa, hi Ada. 여러분 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 마리나라고 합니다. 제가 우크라이나에서 왔습니다. 반갑습니다.
Hello everybody. 여러분 안녕하세요. 저는 아도입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
Have you ever gone on an overnight trip while you were here in Korea?
No.
No?
Not in Korea. Yeah.
No. You'll notice there's an interesting way they describe how many nights and days that they've slept over somewhere. Listen for that in our lesson, and we'll study it in just a few moments.
Wrap it up
With Lisa
and Steven.
1박 2일로 가는 거 알지?
근데 넌 밤에 잠만 잘 것 같다.
잘 시간이 어디 있어? 재미있게 놀 거야.
그럼 내가 보드게임판 가져갈게.
Me and Steven are on the phone and we're planning that trip, that MT, and we're talking about, hey, what are you going to do? What am I going to do? And Lisa says, 1박 2일로 가는 거 알지? That's where we were looking for that expression. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? 1박 2일. Il is day, but maybe a lot of you have not heard 박 before, right?
No.
That's a new one, right? Notice in English we say, 3 days, 2 nights, 4 days, 3 nights. That's how we do it. They go the opposite way in Korean, don't they? They say 1박 2일. So 박 is staying overnight. You may know 민박. Minbak is like a homestay. You go stay at somebody's house overnight instead of staying at a motel or a hotel or something. You can stay at a minbak. Well, 1박 2일 is 1 day, 2 nights.
1 night.
I'm sorry, one night, 2 days. Thank you.
He's talking in English now, right? So let's start repeating that. 1박 2일.
1박 2일.
1박 2일.
Steven says, 근데 넌 밤에 잠만 잘 것 같다. He's saying, I think you're just gonna sleep at night. He's like,
근데, it's like a but at the beginning there. But, you 밤에 잠만 잘 것 같아. 잠만, only sleep, 잘 것 같아, that 을 것 같다 is the future tense of I think you're going to do something. It seems like you'll only do something, right? 을 것 같다. If using the present tense, you'd say 자는 것 같다. I think they're sleeping. Past tense, 잔 것 같다. I think he slept. This is the future. You use the after the verb. 잠만 잘 것 같아.
네, 근데 넌 밤에 잠만 잘 것 같아. Let's use this format for a couple of extra sentences here. I'll ask Arthur first. Arthur, does it look like rain tonight?
비 올 것 같다.
비 올 것 같아. And then Lisa responds by saying, 잘 시간 어디 있어? I'll cut it right here. There's more after this, but this is, you can say this literally, but this is actually what Stephen likes to say, 통째로 외워야 되는 expression, right? You hear lots of people saying different variations of this sentence.
통째로 외우세요, right? Yes. 잘 시간이 어디 있어? Where is time for sleep? What does this mean? We're not going to have any time for sleep. Are you kidding me? That's what, it's a very rhetorical question, isn't it? So, repeat after me, everybody. 잘 시간이 어디 있어?
잘 시간 어디 있어? Very nice. Okay, and like I said, you can use different variations of this just by changing what we're talking about. Ask me something.
Let's have a break right now.
A break?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? 놀 시간 어디 있어? 공부해. Where is there time to 놀아? Where is there time to
쉴
play?
시간 어디 있어?
Yeah, gotta study, right? Ask me something else.
Let's get something to eat.
What? 밥 먹을 시간 어디 있어? 굶어. Starve. Where is there time to eat? So you see the pattern that we're getting at, right? 시간 어디 있어?
And then the next sentence there is 재밌게 놀 거야. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have a good time.
fun.
A little cultural note on MT. Normally, quite often, people don't sleep, right? They stay up all night with the whole group, hanging out, drinking, having a good time. So that's why the question is 잘 시간 어디 있어?
And the last sentence, 그럼 내가 보드 게임. Oh, here we go again. His favorite board game, okay? He says, board game 판 가져갈게. I will bring a board game with me.
Board game 판, however, if you say 판, that is Korean. That shows that they're 철판. You'll see sometimes. 철판 is what they fry things up on, the flat iron board that they fry things up on. Here, board game 판 is a board.
Right. And actually, I noticed that anything that comes in a box is what they seem to be referring to as board game. Anyways, let's go on and take a quick break at Korean Insight. Korean Insight.
And our insight for today is about the family and what they call each other and stuff.
Relationship.
But also, even when they're talking about family relationships, they do it among friends too,
Right.
don't they? So actually, we should be calling each other older sister and older brother.
Right.
And that changes, of course.
I'll
depending
ask you
on-
guys a question. What do you call Stephen outside of this classroom, of course? What would you call him, Marina?
I'm the oldest guy.
아저씨.
No. No. Enough with the jokes, but we would call him
오빠.
Oppa, right? Okay. A younger girl would call an older boy or her actual brother Oppa. What would you call him?
형,
Hyung, okay? And then what would you call me? Say I'm older, a female.
언니.
언니. And then a guy calling an older female.
누나.
Nuna. All right. Now, let's say this is an actual family. He is the father, I am the mother, and these are our children. What would you call him?
아빠.
Appa.
아빠.
Rhymes with oppa. What would you call me?
엄마.
엄마.
Note that there are no names here.
Well, yeah, when you call mom and dad, the same thing occurs in English, but with uncles, aunts, even cousins sometimes. 사촌 동생 is for a cousin, a younger cousin or something. 사촌, they call each other the cousin. They don't say I would call my cousins by my name. Your countries are the same?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they would, in Korea, they would quite often say 사촌. And for uncles and aunts, they just say 삼촌 or 이모 and all
Right.
these different kinds. They don't use the names very often at all.
The only four exceptions would be 엄마, 아빠, 할머니, 할아버지, right? All right, keeping those in mind, let's ask Stephen for our tips for today.
Allow me to review for you. We've got 1박 2일, right? 1 night, 2 days, the opposite of English. 근데, but, right? We've got 그런데 is the long form. The shortened form is 근데, and you should learn that because a lot of people start writing it that way now too. And 잠만 잘 것 같다. I think you're just gonna sleep. 잠만, only sleep. You're only gonna sleep. 잠만 잘 것 같다. And then 잘 시간이 어딨어? Well, who has time for sleep?
All right, let's go and take a final look at our flash animation.
1박 2일로 가는 거 알지?
근데 넌 밤에 잠만 잘 것 같다.
잘 시간이 어디 있어? 재미있게 놀 거야.
그럼 내가 보드게임판 가져갈게.
All right, well, we decided we're going to take this party outdoors since the weather is so nice. So who's going to take what?
제가 음료수를
Okay,
가져갈게.
pick up all those drinks.
Yeah.
What are you going to take?
내가 전화 가져갈게.
Okay, to contact all our friends. I'll take these tomatoes up here. 토마토 가져갈게. What are you going to bring?
저는
안
그냥 갈게. 그냥 갈게. I'm just gonna go.
Bring something. Okay, well, we'll see you back here next time. Okay, bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Those are cute.